With Doubtnut, get instant video solutions to all your maths, physics, chemistry, and biology doubts. Just click the image of the question, crop the question, and get instant video solution. Download Doubtnut app today.
In this question, we have to read the three statements given to us, and we have to identify whether they are true or false. So in the first statement, they are saying, Oparin of Russia and Haldane of England proposed that the first form of life could have come from the pre-existing non-living organic molecules such as RNA, protein, etc., and that formation of life was preceded by the chemical evolution. So this statement is absolutely correct. The theory of chemical evolution is a theory put forward by two scientists, Oparin and Haldane, to explain the origin of life, because obviously the complex biodiversity, the large variety of plants and animals that we are able to see today on the earth have not always been like this, and they have developed over a very long period of time. So how did the first living organism or the first living cell come into being? For this, many different scientists put forward various theories, but the theory of chemical evolution is very widely accepted, because according to this theory, chemical evolution is going to take place before the origin of life. So before we can have a living cell, we need a variety of different biomolecules or organic molecules. And according to Oparin and Haldane, these diverse biomolecules were formed from the non-living matter or the inorganic constituents that were present on the primitive earth in the very unstable climatic conditions. So this is correct about the theory of chemical evolution. Next, they are saying, based on observations made during a sea voyage around the world, Charles Darwin concluded that existing living forms share similarities to varying degrees among themselves. So this statement is also partially correct. Charles Darwin, when he went on a sea voyage, he saw unique biodiversity in many new places around the world, especially the Galapagos Islands, which are a group of islands in the Pacific Ocean. But in this statement, what are they saying? That the existing living forms are sharing similarities only among themselves. But according to Darwin, the living forms that we see today, the organisms that we see today, have undergone many different kinds of changes, undergone many evolutionary changes over millions of years, and that is how they have evolved into their present form. So they're not going to share differences only among themselves, but they're also going to share a lot of similarities with the extinct life forms, because they have descended from them. The extinct organisms are the ancestors of the existing or extant living forms. So this statement is false. Next, they are saying evolution by natural selection must have started when cellular forms of life with different metabolic capability originated on the earth. So this statement is also correct. Earlier we were talking about the origin of life on earth. But obviously, initially life must have begun as a very simple cell. All of the complex biodiversity was not there. And when this single cell underwent evolutionary changes, so because of the evolutionary forces, gradually the single cell would have developed into diverse types of cells which had different behavior, different food habits, and eventually, over a very long period of time, after undergoing many gradual evolutionary changes, they would have developed into the complex or the higher life forms. So evolution by natural selection had started because evolution is an ongoing process. It is a force that is always active in nature, and therefore this must have taken place even when life was just originating or during the very early geological history of the earth. So they had different metabolic capability, and those cells which had more fitness, which were better adapted to survive in their surroundings, would have survived. So out of these three statements, the first statement and the third statement are correct, and the second statement is false. So over here our correct answer is going to be option B.
For class 6 to 12, IIT JEE and NEET level. Trusted by more than 5 crore students. Download Doubtnut app today.